Hey YouTube, exciting new 2xKO news just dropped. And this will be a pretty quick video because we have the news, but we don't actually get our hands on. Yes, that is the 2xKO plans for competitive play and the console announcement, right? So the console announcement we'll talk about first because I think this is what most people are interested in. Console is confirmed to come out in January 2026. We don't know the exact time, but 2xKO Twitter just released this YouTube short talking about how there's going to be an announcement at the Game Awards. I guess this is Jeff Knightley, who's the host of the Game Awards, and this is pretty cool because we can see a lot of new costumes here, right? So this is a lot of merch that's not currently in the game. So it looks like they're adding a lot of stuff to it. That's pretty much all you can really see is the merch. Like they show some gameplay, but the gameplay looks exactly the same. Nominated for Best Fighting Game. There's going to be probably a new champ at the Game Awards, maybe a release date for the console. We just know it's coming in January. And that's mostly it with this short. There's just a lot of cool merch you can see. I want some of this, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. And the main thing that I want to focus on for this video is the plans for competitive play. Because I am focused on competition. And they also released a four-minute video on the console release competitive series. I think console release is going to be huge. That's really the make or break for this game. If season 1 and console release pops off, I think this game has a really good shot of being successful, right? If it doesn't, it might be cooked. So this is kind of the make or break moment. So I really hope they stick the landing. More to come on that. But the competitive series actually looks really solid. The first minute of the video, they talk about the certain tournaments that are won. I saw this freeze frame, which reminded me of this legendary tweet. I have to put in a video somewhere. Incredible things can be accomplished when the elves and dwarves put their differences aside. Yes, that's Super Noon and Leffen teaming up to win the tournament. I think this is the most 2xKO tweet of all time. So you gotta include it somewhere into the video. And other than that, Diaphone mentioned here, right? So me and K7 went to Midwest Mix Fest and won 2 tournaments. We won the solos tournament and the duos tournament, which is pretty cool. Other than that, no other Diaphone references, so we don't care about the rest of the video. But they do talk about their competitive series in 2026, which the idea is you have 3 challenger events and then 1 major event. And the major event is Frosty Faustings, which is very interestingly enough, a week or 2 after season 1 releases. And yeah, it's 50 grand prize pool. They also have a duo bounty for the highest placing duo in Frosty Faustings, which maybe we'll go for. I don't know. Me and K7 were debating it. If the twins go, that might be a little hard, bro. Are me and K7 really gonna beat a pair of twins, bro? They're so in sync. How are we supposed to beat that? We'll see. But this has a 50 grand prize pot. We don't know about these tournaments. These are the challenger events. They're obviously meant to be smaller in scope, so they probably have less of a prize pot. If I had to guess, probably 5 grand, 10 grand, somewhere around there for each of these tournaments. But still, it gives a really nice, healthy ecosystem. I really like this because if you're a big creator or if you're just following the 2xKO series, somewhat, right? All you have to do is focus on the majors, right? There's only 1 major, a cycle. There's only 5 cycles a year. So it's we have 5 big events to look for. So it doesn't feel like it's oversaturated, which I think certain tours Capcom, I think kind of oversaturate the events a little bit too much. And I think this is really a really smart way to approach the competitive series. So I'm actually looking forward to a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. They show some cool shots of hey, everyone's doing good time, and they're not gonna have a separate league. They're just kind of leveraging the FGC already has, which I think is a really smart way to do it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's the news. Again, we're gonna keep this one really short. Just want to update you guys. There's a lot of news, but more to come. I think January, probably mid-January, is going to be pretty exciting. So we'll catch you guys then. I'm obviously going to keep playing the game. I think my next thing I want to do with this game is random select to challenger. More to come on that. But I feel just getting really well rounded with the cast is probably the way to do it. All right. Anyways, take care, YouTube. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Bye.